It's training camp season. Today we're looking at the Minnesota Vikings, getting a good look at JJ McCarthy. We're going to watch him throw the rock around, everything else, a little Vikings vest threw in there. But before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now because we're looking at your players every day, what they're doing at practice and training camp, your rookies, guys climbing the depth chart, position battles. Those guys are getting ready to draft in fantasy football here soon. Click that button. Stop missing out. We're looking at JJ McCarthy here today. 10 minutes of clips. We got a lot. Shout out to Dustin on Twitter. But here we go. Here we go. Stepping up. Bam. Getting it. Here's another one. Oh, handoff. Handoff. This is a team that you need to pay attention to, and we need to pay attention to them every year. Stepping up. Chill in the pocket. Now get it. Some of these plays are going to be sacks. But also you want to look at the intangibles of the player. And the intentions and everything else. The context working through it. One thing you'll see is his mobility. And that gets lost with some people. I don't know why. But his mobility. He's got some pocket presence to his game. He keeps his eyes downfield. He can take off with it. I think when you're looking at that, the ability to keep plays alive and the work through that, some of those plays will end up sacks in real life, but also like how he's working through it. Like he's not stopping, he's working through it, he's moving correctly. Bam. Stepping up in the pocket, delivering. Downfield. A little high, but you look what's around him. That might have been the right placement. You're seeing him move, though. You see the movement. You see the movement. So if you're here for fantasy football, you're looking at the value here. Good price tag. But you'll see him take off on some of these runs. And what does that tell you for fantasy football? Upside, bam. What that tells you, like he ain't going to be perfect. He ain't going to be perfect. You'll hear Vikings fans talk that up. He ain't going to be perfect yet. Give him some time. Give him some grace. Give him some grace. Allow him to have that gunslinger in him while he's working things out. But if you're looking at this for fantasy football, you'll see him take off on a few more of these runs. And you also look at what's around him between Jordan Addison, Justin Jefferson, Hawk. The run game. Watch the anticipation. I do not know if that was edited, but the anticipation was nasty there. Going through progressions there, you see that? Getting it downfield, Jordan Addison. Rifling it. That was very important. That was a tight window and you made it work. Look at him working through protecting the ball, keeping it moving while getting it back up there to throw. Flipping it out there. Flipping it out there. There's him taking off. So that floor in fantasy football is what you're looking at. That floor. That's going to allow him, even in those nasty game scripts, to get the potential to give you QB1 production any given Sunday. He's going to take off with it some. Start watching. Keep watching with me. Keep watching with me. You'll get the feel that this is a quarterback that's going to take it off with it 3-4 times a game. Could be more depending on the game and all that, what's happening, the factors. And each time it's going to be 8 yards, 10 yards, 12 yards. And next thing you know, he's got 30 yards, maybe a game where it's 40, 50, but 3 to 5 fantasy points on average. There's going to be a couple games where there's a little bit more, a little less. But that's a floor there on top of the passing production. You're going to tell me Justin Jefferson's not going to score no touchdowns or any touchdowns. Same with Jordan Addison, same with Hawk. You say those guys are going the whole season. None of them are going to be in double-digit touchdowns. You're going to tell me that? Reverse engineer that. He's working hard on protecting the football while stepping up, if you're noticing that. If you notice that when he's stepping up in the pocket, he's insinuating that when he's making those moves. There's how. I'm hearing bad things about Howe, and then I'll catch a clip and someone saying something good. He's a backup. He's got experience in the league. Someone tweeted out, and a reliable source on other aspects, but I haven't been paying attention to Howe. They said shouldn't be on the roster, but then I'll catch other people talking about this play, that play. I don't know. I'm just sharing tidbits. That's not an opinion. I'm just sharing what I read. Getting it out there. I don't think it matters. My philosophy is, unless you're built 100% to win the Super Bowl, like say you're Philly, you got everything together, you just won the Super Bowl, so you kind of feel like you're more locked in, then cool, paying up on a backup. Outside of that, your backups, if you win more than half your games, then you should be considered a starter in this league, because there's a good portion of starters that can't win half their games. So you got to look at that economically. He's working with the ball, if you see that down there. He's working on stepping up, moving around that pocket, protecting the ball. Like, he's heavily insinuating that, keeping his eyes downfield. Like, he's heavily working on the finer nuances. Of course, he's got the arm. He can zip it. But that's one thing I'm seeing. And I'm seeing it more than with other quarterbacks, too. He's keeping that ball tight. He's moving with it. He's got the feel of the pass rusher coming in. Like that. And quickly resetting. I think that's going to set him apart. I think that's going to be the position that allows him to develop. He's working really hard on that. You can tell. You can definitely tell. How I can tell is I'm just watching quarterbacks every day. And the young ones too, because that's what you guys want. The ambiguous quarterbacks. We got to get some Michael Penix clips up here. That's what we're doing next. Stepping up. But you see him move that football around. You see that. You see him protecting it while he's stepping up, keeping his feet, getting set, rifling the ball right down the pipe. You see that from him. Getting it out, flipping it. He's got all the arm talent in the world. He's got it. He's got the mobility. He can throw it on the run. He's got the wide receivers, the tight end. You should see some sort of progression from him this year. Was that how? Did I get duped? There he is. He's back there. So you should see some sort of progression from him this year. That makes you feel at least all right that he's going to progress going into 2026, 2027 because of what's around him. You should feel that. You should feel very questionable if you don't feel that. Like, throughout the year, you should feel like there's progress made. I would not be surprised if we get some rookie blues in there, some rookie ramp-ups, some ups and downs due to the inexperience at the NFL level while he's ironing things out. He was hurt last year. That just makes sense. It's common sense. But with what's around him, what you're seeing talent level, he should progress this year. He should progress well. Like, he could be a very surprising quarterback for this team. Steps up, gets it. Out of the young quarterbacks in the league, most intrigued with him. Most intrigued about him stepping up and being the surprise young quarterback. We got some of them. We got a lot of them. Very intrigued. Considering how long he's been, like, this is his second year. You got continuity in the offense. This offense, the staff historically has had backup quarterbacks and was able to get something out of them. Like, they did not bring in a quarterback to compete with him. It's been his job the whole time. They have faith in him. They showed they had a faith in him. They're going to rock with him. That's mainly because he's shown them the traits. This time last year, Sam Darnold had the camp of his life last year. He had the training camp of his life last year. And JJ McCarthy, as a rookie coming from a program that didn't throw the ball a ton with the Harbaugh offense, competed. He had a few practices where he beat Darnold. And Darnold had the camp of his life last year. Gelled well with the team, gelled well with the coaching staff, made plays. McCarthy was keeping up with it, which is a testament to how good he was. He's had some plays, too, last year as well, where you're like, oh, that's a little Mahomesy. It's going to be very fascinating to see how quick and how well he develops. Here's a slow-mo one. But you have everything in place right now, and it's going to be the catalyst of his development. It's going to allow him to develop rapidly. Another thing you like about this team and like about McCarthy for fantasy football is this team wants to be fast-paced. On average, over the last 5 years, if you average it out, they're a top 5 pace of play. Ups and downs throughout that time. That's why I kind of said that. Last year, they were a little bit down, and I think that's due to Darnold, because over the last half decade or so, fast-paced. And part of that is knowing that you're set. You got Justin Jefferson, before that Stephon Diggs. You do not have to, think that extra couple seconds. You know, when you take your steps out from center, that you're going to get what you want from your wide receiver. He's going to be open, and you can feel safe with that. And you got a guy here, JJ McCarthy, who's got a ton of upside. He's oozing with it. He's looking good. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I want to hear about that. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. One thing for watching. Catch you on the next video.